Hello again, and thank you for joining Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations. We're down at the river today, Shepperton. Over there is Chertsey, moving along a little bit. Addleston carries on to Weybridge on the other side of the river there. But I just thought today, I'm still waiting for the shed to turn up, so it's paying quite warm weather as well to keep getting the scooters in and out. So once they're in their own shed, then I should be laughing, and I can just work on one particular scooter at a time, and also we need to get another project. So today I thought we'll come down to the river and have a quick review and a ride on the Honda NU50. It's a Runaway in this country, in the UK, but an Urban Express in the United States. There's more of them in the United States, but quite rare in the UK. So let's have a little look around it, and then we just go for a little ride along by the river and end up down by the old Shepperton Church St Nicholas in the old square. So let's have a little look around, and then we'll go for a little ride. Well, as I say, it's a Honda NU50 Runaway in the UK, as I say, Urban Express in the United States. This one, as you know, all my mopeds are named after family members, usually late family members. This is named after my uncle. He's got Parkinson's and dementia, so this is just a little tribute to him. Things I've done so far is, as you know, I powder coated the belt cover, painted some of the fins on here. There's a few little bits to do. I may give the footrest thing here, I'll give that a paint. Stands okay, but in time I'll probably give that a powder coat. But generally it's lovely condition. The chrome's okay. As you know, I put the basket on the front here. This is the little battery box here. I did give the exhaust solid, but I did give it a little bit of a paint of heat resistant paint there. So looking on the bike, we just get on it, well, we won't get on it, but so this is what I like about it. It's the very basic dashboard here. All you've got is the oil. If I switch it on, that's the oil level, which is always topped up anyway, so that should go out. Got the indicators over here, which are nice bright light there, left and right. Horn as normal there, and over here we've got the light controls. That's just park light, and then the high light there, and also over here you've got the high beam and the low beam. So not much really else I can show you apart from we just go for a little ride on it. So we go along up there now, so that's the bit I like along the river. There's no potholes now, it's been completely redone. So we're going to go along here, and then we shall end up at the Shepperton Square, just down by the river there. So let's give this a bit of a run. Right, before we go, it has its little quirks. It's always very difficult to start. I generally have to leave it for 5-10 minutes with the fuel on. Eventually it does start. I've tried cleaning out the filters in the fuel tank. Fuel's going through okay. But if I just leave it 10 minutes before I go, it usually starts straight away. It's no problem at all. Once it has been running, which obviously it has to get down here, it actually starts. You have to put it onto full throttle until it starts, and then you can it will be okay. So we put the ignition on again. There's the oil light, just to say that it's got enough oil in the tank, and throttle in as normal, and there we go. Right, so off we go then, down by the river again. Now, I don't like to say I have a favourite for mopeds, but I have to say this is my favourite. It's very smooth. It's a kind of a modern classic, and I do apologise about probably the wind noise. Normally I have my full face helmet on when I do this, but hopefully you can hear me okay. But yeah, apart from leaving it for 10 minutes before you go to get the fuel through, and the other thing is, if you remember when I got it, I wasn't able to, once it warmed up, just about 2 minutes up the road, it would sort of cut out and flood. But I fixed that problem, as you remember, with the automatic choke. Now when you start up, when it's first go off up the road, it pulls away fine, and then it goes through about a minute or two of sort of bogging down. I think it's just when the choke goes between being on and going off, but after that it's fine. But since they've done this road here, this is absolutely lovely down here. But it's let's say this is my favourite. This one now. It's a Honda, I think NC50 Honda Express, the second version, and it's basically the running gear of that with kind of like a chopper front to it, which makes it so unique to me. And they only made just over a year between 1982 and 1983. But as I say, in the USA, there was quite a few about. I am a member of the Facebook group there. But here, not too many. I did look online, and I might be wrong, but what I could see is about 6 on the road in the UK. So just passing Shepperton Lock now. Hopefully go a bit faster in a minute now. So excuse the wind noise. Normally I have a full face helmet on when I do this, but I forgot. I've got the little classic open face one. So there we go. Nicely up to 30 now, which is quite fast enough. Used to be very bad for potholes, this bit here as well. They've recently done this. Like nice bright turn signal, so you don't leave those on. There we go, down to the old Shepperton Square. This is the old part with St Nicholas Church in front of us. I think I've shown you before the old King's Head, quite famous, but that's been closed a while now. There we go, lovely. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little ride round. As I say, there's not a great deal I can do. I'm still waiting for the shed, which is well, at least delayed by a week now. They're waiting for some extra parts or something. So I really, especially when it's hot, don't feel like getting all the mopeds out and working in the hot shed. So once the new shed comes, there's lots of things I want to do in there, and then these can all be parked in there. I just take out which one I want without having to take everything else out. And then in the shed we can keep the Royal Alloy will stay in the shed, and then hopefully get another project as soon as I can, and then we shall do another one. But until then, I hope you did enjoy this little run around with this Runaway, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye for now.